there, yarn lovers, it's Gary and I'm coming to you from my living room here in Vancouver, Canada. So welcome. Today is Wednesday, May the 26th, 2021, and this is video number 111. I have some things to show and to talk about in this podcast. So I've got 2 finished objects and 1 new project that I started. I have set aside some of the larger pieces that I've been working on and have been talking about in the last couple of podcasts. So I had some yarn calling to me from my stash that it needed me to use it and to experience it. So I've put aside the crocheted blanket that I'm working on and also my niece's knitted Fair Isle cardigan, which is colored work in knit. And I'll come back to that maybe in a week or so, and hopefully in June those 2 projects will be done. So yeah, I have also a announcement to do of the giveaway that I had secretly put into my last podcast 110 video. I had announced that there was going to be a bit of a giveaway to celebrate me reaching 10k of fiber friends. So yeah, I drew that this morning, afternoon-ish time, and it did close yesterday, so I'm happy to report that we have a winner. And what else do I have? I've got some happy mail that I want to talk to you about as well and showcase. So let's get stuck into the podcast, shall we? If you're just new here for the very first time, I want to welcome you. Hi, I'm Gary. I'm the host of Urban Yarn, and I've set this channel up to talk about all my yarny adventures. So that's knit, crochet. I dabble a little bit in hand dyeing of yarn in the kitchen, not on any huge scale. And I also talk about my acquisitions, where I purchase my yarn from. If there are any sales, I want to flag them as well. If that sort of thing is of interest to you, please stick around and join us for the next little while. And those people returning, I just want to say welcome back. I've loved all of the comments that you left in the last podcast where I talk about my pattern bucket list, and we have some similarities out there, and some unique finds as well. So I did look into some of the suggestions that other people had on their bucket list, and it sent me off into this wonderful adventure of discovering new designers. So I want to say thank you for leaving those little leads for me along the way. So yeah, let's get stuck into the work, the finished work. I have a Bush Tracker Beanie here that I knitted up, and it's on my lovely little model head here. It is a 5 bulky weight yarn. I use probably around 90 grams of yarn in the 5 bulky weight. It's to my pattern, and I'll link the pattern down below in the description box should you like to go over and get the free pattern. It's a PDF where you can download it, and it gives you all the instructions you need for 3 adult sizes. So this is my large adult size, and yeah, I really love this yarn. So let's look at the yarn. It has the 8 decrease here, which kind of resembles a little bit of a star decrease that goes to the crown. Really lovely. And the yarn that I used was from Kraemer Yarns, which is a yarn manufacturer, a yarn mill from down in the United States. And their collection is called Perfection Chunky, and the ball of yarn was 100 grams, and in which it gave me 120 yards. So that's what the ball band looks like. The colorway was called, I don't know whether this has a colorway. Yes, it does. It's faded out, so I think it's called Mountain Rag, R-A-G-G. So Sultan Mountain Rag, maybe, just here. And it's a marl of like a oatmeal-y color with a wheat color. So it's beigey and also a little wheat, and a really nice 5 bulky weight yarn. Love loved working with it. It worked up really, really well, and it was quick off the needles. I go through all of the needle sizes in my pattern that I've linked down below for you. So I do use a series of 3 different size needles for the herringbone stitch. And this is all that was left in the ball. So about a 10-gram little ball was left. The next thing that I finished was my hybrid Franken-Cowl work that I did with crochet and knit. So I'll just show you the crochet side here. V-stitch and color work on this side of the cowl. Then I turned the piece of the work that I made up in the crochet, and I picked up stitches, and I worked the second side, which is the knit side, in a fade technique, which I had learnt a couple months back, maybe 2 months ago. I did a big piece that was in a fade technique, holding 2 strands of sock weight together and then switching out one of the strands as it fed through to the next color arrangement. And yeah, so little yarn overs created these eyelets. So I joined and finished the piece that way. So let's take a look to see how it wears. And I'll try different ways of wearing it so you can see the crochet side to the front, the knit side to the front, and then a half kind of like blend. Ooh, hair's doing weird things today. So here is the crocheted side. And should you like to keep a little cuff on it, that's how you could cuff it. So really, really nice piece. And it drapes quite nicely as well, because it is a medium size thickness, I would say, to the cowl itself. And the measurements of the cowl, I'll try the other side now with the knit, is when it lays flat, it is 12 inches going across. So it lays flat and the measurement is 12 inches, and the height from this side to this side is 10 inches. So really, that's how it looks with the knit. And if you want to kind of like do a little bit of both, you can do that as well. So we have the knit and crochet. Yeah, I really had a lot of fun with it. It was an interesting way of picking up stitches and joining the knit part to the crocheted piece. And I tried about 3 times to get the right amount of stitch numbers going across, so that it wouldn't buckle or it would lay flat. And then blocking it as well helped a lot with the piece laying flat. So really, really nice. So the yarn that I used in the hybrid test, the Franken-Cowl, were this yarn here from Sheepji's, and it's called Our Tribe. I believe it's classified somewhere between a fingering and a sport weight, so a 1 and a 2 weight, and it's in this wonderful colorway called Lila Bjorn, and it ranges from like smoky grays into kind of like a silvery blue, almost purple borderline, and it has nice little marl technique as well. Absolutely love this yarn. It was generously gifted to me by Kim from Affordably Crafty. Hi Kim. And the other variety of yarn that I had used together in conjunction with the Sheepji's was Yarn Bee pigment and fiber in the City Girl colorway. Now I didn't use all of the hanks that were in, or the little mini balls that were in this colorway. I used the green and I used the purple. So I have a little bit of the green left and I used up all of the purple. And that is, I believe, a sock weight, weight 1. Yes, a sock weight 1 in that variety. And I also used the Yarn Bee Authentic hand-dyed tonal hazel basil and I finished up the other hank that I had in that colorway as well. So this is also a sock weight yarn. So I used all three of those to make up the cowl, which was a lot of fun. So I'm thinking I might do a larger piece now that I have done all the testing with the V-stitch and doing the on the bias approach to picking up stitches as well, which was a lot of trial and error, ripping back, picking up more stitches again or less stitches, just to get that nice fabric, knitted fabric, to join in at the right kind of consistency of the crocheted piece that I began with the V stitches. So yeah, that was the Franken-Cowl. The next one that I have is a work in progress, and it is a brioche hat, so it's a knit project, and this is kind of all strands right now of yarn. Here we go, maybe you can see it here. So I'm using a reddish brown and green olive hand-dyed hank that I did 4 months ago, and I didn't really know that it had so many colors in the hank itself until I took it out in the daylight or was close by the window, and I could see that it had so many beautiful duotones within the hank, and I thought I need to use this up now. So I jumped in there and I thought I will pair that with an ash gray colored in this brioche hat. So this yarn is a Peyton's classic wool, and it originally was a gray and white marl, so quite a light gray and white marl, and I overdyed it in these wonderful colors. The second one that I'm using is from hobbii.com, and it's their Pacific from Yarn Art, and this is a classified, I believe, a sport weight to 3, so a 2 to 3 weight yarn, and the colorway is not any name, it's just the number, and it's in this gray, smoky, silvery colors. And I've added those two together in this brioche pattern. Now I'll include the pattern to this brioche hat down below, and the nice thing about the brioche pattern that I'm following is that I can flip it inside out, just got to make sure that I don't lose any needles, and I have the reverse, which I like kind of a bit better than the other side. So this has the smoky grays pushed up, and it has the backwash there of the autumnal colors of the hand dyed. And what I've done, as you might be able to tell here, is that I've reversed the stitch arrangement so that I'm flipping the colors around, and there will be a band here of the smoky gray and then a band here of the autumnal colors on the hand dyed yarn. So that's what I'm working up right now. I think I might just leave the two stripes as they are right now, have this smoky gray, and then finish the hat with the flip so that the autumnal colors will be the decreasing as well. But I'm not sure, I might change my mind halfway through and flip the colors again. So yeah, that's a lot of fun. I am now going to add in the clip where I do the random comment picker for the 10K Fiber Friend milestone giveaway, and yeah, we'll be back shortly to congratulate the winner. Good afternoon, yarn lovers, it's Gary and I'm at my computer. It is Wednesday, May the 26th, 2021, and this video is commemorating I'll be drawing the winner I'll be drawing the winner of the 10K Fiber Friend giveaway that I had secretly inserted into my 110 video, which was last week. And yeah, so it closed last night, and I have my URL address entered here into the YouTube random comment picker, and I am filtering duplicate users. I got 497 unique comments, And I'm going to go across here. I just want to thank everyone for joining in on the fun and the celebration. So let's press the start button to see who has won that wonderful yarn and tote bag. Here it goes, here it goes. Oh, we have Stephanie Wilson. Congratulations, Stephanie Wilson. Let's see what she's written first. Beautiful WIPs, Gary. I loved your intro images as well. I used to walk in that area all the time when I lived in Vancouver from 2009 to 2015. I heard about you from Crystal and I've watched all your videos since. Love your content. Your voice instantly relaxes me. Do you hear that a lot? Laugh out loud. Though I'm Canadian in Ontario, I've never purchased any of these yarns, so it would be great to win. But congratulations to the winner if I don't. Well, Stephanie, you are the winner. Very, very humble, and I appreciate all of those wonderful sentiments that you put in your comment. So I'm going to ask you to please reach out to me so that I can give you a secret word. You're the only person who can edit this comment just to verify that it's you. Add that word in. Please use the email account to contact me, urbanyard101@gmail.com. And yeah, we'll get that straightened out. You'll give me your mailing address and I would love to send you the winnings to you ASAP. Hopefully we can do it by June the 2nd, 2021, that you can reach me. That would be awesome. Thanks so much. And thank you everyone for joining in on the fun. So Stephanie, congratulations. Yay! Congratulations, Stephanie Wilson. You are the winner of the yarn and tote bag. If you could reach out, as mentioned in the film clip, to my email account, it is urbanyarn101@gmail.com. That would be great. And we'll get this yarn out to you as soon as possible. Now, moving right on to Happy Mail, and this lovely box of goodies came from our friend Melinda, and she's from Ontario, Canada. I just want to cover the address. So this is the box here with a little bit of a lovely card and a message on my encouragement on my journey to sock making. This is the card that came in the box. I've read the message inside the box, but I won't share it. I just love it. Thank you so much, Melinda. It means a lot to me. And the little picture in the front here. Now, I'm going to show you the back of the card because it tells you who took the photograph and where it is. So it is Lake Huron, Port Elgin. And just so I don't butcher the last name of the photographer, that's the photographer's name here. Absolutely stunning photograph. Thank you for that card. Now, the goodies are a little bit of a sock encouragement because Melinda knows that I'm a little fearful in starting my first pair of socks. Now I've got that beautiful kit as well to get through. It was a winnings from a bingo game that I was attending, and it's called the honeycomb sock pattern and sock kit. So I kind of steered away from starting it, but Melinda has thought very wisely on getting me step by step through this time of like being a little afraid of socks, and she's cranked up some tubes for me. And look at these amazing sock tubes. So they're ready to go. I'm pulling back the white part of the tube, and I will be attaching them certain things in different stages. So she's also got a kit for me as well that explains every step of the way what I need to do. I have another one here which I kind of tried this pair on. I really like the colorway too. It's amazing. So I got two tubes here, and I got two tubes here. Amazing, amazing, amazing. Thank you so much, Melinda. The little kit is in here. It is called Transformer Tube, and this is step-by-step instructions with all the little equipment that I will need to complete the sock. So yeah, I absolutely like that. Thank you. She also put in some yarn as well, and this yarn is a cake of dream color, 100% wool in this colorway here. Really, really soft. That could be made into socks as well, I guess. If it's 100%, I've heard that it needs some type of nylon to make it a bit more sturdy, or some type of acrylic or synthetic, but I don't know, maybe there are socks out there that are truly just 100% wool. And this one is a fingering weight, and the color is called, ooh, it's from Hobbii too. Wonderful. Oh, the colorway has been ripped, so I can't. 27. It's a number, so it's 27. Absolutely love those colors. Thank you so much. Looks like I've got some patterns in here from Brioche, and it is the mittens to knit or crochet. So that's a little pattern that I got as well. And I got Peyton's new striped sock, which is a pattern as well. One of my most like surprises that I got in the box was this parcel here of the handmade soaps that Melinda made, and they are divine. They smell amazing. Wow. So this is Renee's Energetic Soap, and it's from a company called the Sisters Soap Works. And I believe from the card and also emailing with Melinda, it was part of what she used to do. She used to make these soaps up. So these are part of her product line. And Melinda's Double Patchouli Soap. This is the one that smells divine. It's perfect. And I can't wait to use these. I just wanted to show everyone before I got into them and used them up. And this one here is the Simone's Unscented Goat's Milk Soap. Just amazing. Thank you. And it's made this box just have the most beautiful aroma. But I think the patchouli one is probably my favorite. And normally I don't go for patchouli, but it has a beautiful subtleness to it. It's not overpowering. Yeah, so those are the things that I got in my happy mail. So I've got no excuses now. I've got to start my socks, and I'm looking to do that in June. So that will be another new learn for me in my fiber adventures. And then hopefully I'll get to try out the honeycomb sock pattern kit that I have as well next up. So I know that there are bigger learns with that one because the pattern is more intricate than working with the tubes, but step by step, and I'll get there. So I'm really looking forward to those things. Now, I think that catches you up on this week, and I have had a lot of adventures looking at real estate because hubby and I are moving out of the Vancouver area. So I will be filming in the not too distant future, hopefully in a new location. We haven't found anything yet, but it's keeping us very, very busy. So with that, I will wish you another week of farewell, and keep smiling, keep healthy, and we'll catch you up in the next video. Bye for now.